Today we're standing in front of a property at 11214 West Almeria Road in Avondale, zip code 85392, in the subdivision of Crystal Point. This house was built in 1999 by Elliott Homes. It has 3 bedrooms, it has 2 bathrooms and a den, and it's on a 4,950 square foot lot on a cul-de-sac lot. This house was renovated by a flipper. They spared no expense for the most part. In fact, they even put this stone front on the house. Here's the stone. Here's the front. They did a nice job. The landscape's been done very well. It's been trimmed up. Really no work to be done. There's a couple weeds that grew up in here just over the process of the rehab process. A little bit of weed kill necessary. You've got the nicely done landscaping. The house does not need any paint nor any work in the front. This is the only thing that even sticks out right here is on the garage door. Very nice patio, nice trim, everything's done very nicely. Screen door, done well. Upgraded light fixtures on the inside. We've got a security door, brand new painted door. You walk inside, looks like a model home. Now, when the house is this well done, we're basically going to look for all the very minor things and point out to you. So this is going to be a video that talks about all the very minor things. Let me say again, while we're here, you'll notice a couple things. That the tile is throughout the entire house, except for the bedrooms. And there's actually 2 different types of tile, but they did a pretty good job of matching them. The thing that stands out the most is they've got like a semi-gloss or a satin finish on these walls. And you can see where they took out some of the nails for painting, they patched them. They had basically, for some reason, used a flat paint to touch up the walls so that you can see where they were touched up. Let's see if I can show you a couple examples. You can see right there is one example. They used a flat paint over a semi-gloss to touch up. You can probably see it there also. And then you can also see that for some reason they didn't do a very good job on these baseboards. You can see that they're kind of dirty. The paint didn't do very well, and there's some areas where it needed to be caulked and it wasn't caulked. So that is the only thing that really needs to be done with this house for the most part. Okay, so as you first walk in this house, the little den, 3 bedrooms and a den, the den is 9.5 by 12.5. All the fans work, all the blinds work, everything works in this house. Gas house. You come into the living room, the den, the family room is 15.5 by 12.5. It's got 8-foot ceilings all the way across. This room does not have the ceiling fan, but I don't consider that to be an issue because of the 2 here and here. And you come into the other living area, which is looks like 15.5 by 12.5. In here, someone obviously had a plasma TV on the wall, and they had the hardware to get that all fixed up. So here's where all the wires route through. This was left in here, probably because a lot of people have that nowadays, and it would actually be kind of convenient. You can tell that's probably where they had the plasma TV right here. So that would either have to be left and made it clear that that's what it's for, or that drywall is going to have to be repaired and this part of the wall painted. No issues. Here's the 2 different types of tile. And they bridged it fairly nicely, but you can tell the difference, but it doesn't really stand out as being horrible. Okay? Here's what's really nice. They did some upgrades here. They've got granite countertops. They've got very well done kitchen cabinets, very upgraded in all cases, stainless steel appliances. Looks like a model home once you step into the kitchen. Everything's done, no expenses spared. Everything brand new, shiny, clean, ready to move in. Again, looks like a model home. To get a perspective of the tile and the room from this layout. Okay, we're going to go outside. They carried it through the backyard. They put concrete, they put sod. They did everything very nicely. No work to be done out here. The only exception is, for some reason they decided, or someone decided, to do some type of a ceiling here where you normally have those spacer boards that sometimes come out and you have to pull them out. They apparently decided to seal it with something that doesn't look very good. That could be removed, I suppose. And then there was signs that this was leaking because it's all fresh, which means that water got down here and some of the paint came off. So this is the only part of the paint that would have to be redone. But you can see that this is all new, the landscaping is all new, the sprinkler systems are all new, everything's new. Nice palm trees, nice everything. Quiet community here. This is the air conditioner down this side. And down the other side you've got the gate to the front. And they still have some equipment here they're using to clean up the house. So let's go into the bedrooms. Got the master bedroom. Master bedroom is 12 by 14. You got a little bit of entry here. It's got the all the new fans, all the new blinds. Now this carpet looks like a little bit lower grade carpet, and it looks fine. There's no stains in it. It's been cleaned, but you can tell the way they cleaned it, there's an area or two in the house where it needs to be stretched. So it's obviously not brand new carpet, but it looks like even before they bought it, someone probably replaced it. And it was in fairly decent shape. So we got a couple stretching things to do here. And also all these little closet rods are missing. I've already talked to the agent. They're going to replace all that stuff. They're going to stretch out the carpets. They're looking into the paint to see what they're going to do about that. Very nice. So it's missing that little water control knob for the tub. The tub's a little dirty, so I think what happened is it's probably not going to come much cleaner, otherwise they probably would have gotten it clean. So maybe this needs to be reglazed. And it does look like that shower door needs to be cleaned better. It's got some of that soap scum on the inside of here, so that needs a good scrubbing. I think it should be good other than that. Everything's good here. We got nice quality stuff they used. Model home looking stuff. And then the closet in here is 8 by 5. Let's go in through the hallway. Little paint touch up necessary there in the hallway. You've got another example of where they had the two different tiles that they matched pretty well. There's no issues with plumbing or anything in this house. Again, it's all good. Here's another example of where the carpet needs to be stretched. So obviously it wasn't brand new carpet, but again, it's good carpet. Everything works. This bedroom here is 10 by 10 and a half. And the last bedroom is 10 by 10. And in this room with the paint, the touch-up paint they used, it looks like it's actually possibly even a little bit different color. You can see that spot right there where it's not quite perfect. It's a little bit off there. Whether or not the video camera conveys this, it's a little bit off in the tone of the paint. So this is an issue that we're resolving with the listing agent right now to see what they're willing to do in this house. That needs to be resolved. Basically just cut probably and fill in the hole. And I think that's it for most of the house. We'll just continue the tour to say that this is the laundry room, and this was just never painted in here. You'll never see that when you move a washer and dryer in, but it wouldn't hurt to put a little paint on this. And they need some door stops. They didn't put a door stop here, so this needs a door stop. I think there's two doors that need door stops. So this is the garage door. These little touch up there. Now when you go in this garage, they still have stuff from when they're working on it. Here's your gas hot water heater. But they also have 2 rows of very nice built-in cabinetry, which is good on one hand, plus a water softener, which probably doesn't work and might need to be removed. But the very nice cabinets will limit the space of what kind of cars that can be parked in here. You're clearly not going to get any big pickup trucks in here. You're going to get a couple smaller mid-sized cars in here, no problem, but just something to consider. And then you come back around to the front of the house and the the den, and that is the end of this tour. Clean house, cul-de-sac lot, needs some paint fixing.